Hello, dear friends. I'm very happy that I'm soon after the last video again here and that you are my guest here at this channel. I'm violetvonart from Germany and I want today speak with you about perfume and why we love it so much, why I love it so much, and May, when the travel began. Yes, have fun. So now we start. Thank you very much again that you are here on this channel, and I ask you kindly to subscribe the button to subscribe to my channel, and may to give a like, a positive like if possible. Yes, I wanted to speak with you today not about a certain special scent or perfume, but about the fact itself that a lot of people nowadays love perfume so much. Also here this huge community of scent lovers. Also if you see in the internet how large is this topic and how much thousands, millions maybe of people are interested in perfume and love perfume, then we can a bit investigate what the hell we like so much with perfume. And so I want also to ask you, if you have fun, to look to that matter. Why do you think, do you love perfume so much? What is it that you like so much that you and we all spend a lot of money at the end? Often too much money maybe, but what is too much? No? If we love it, it's also a question. And that we give so much money to that, then there is obviously a big reward for us in this magical liquid called perfume. And yes, it's an interesting thing, no? Because, and I'm very thankful for the fact that we can buy us here and then a perfume, a smell, a nice and wonderful scent, which with we can transcend ourselves in other region of feelings, of sensitivity, of experience and feelings, of course, maybe memories, and so on. And what interests me also very much is the point that this travel of ours, this smell or scent travel or perfume travel, there was a beginning at a certain point in our past, and also, of course, in your past. And I would be interested, when was it with you that you started to love a scent or to have a special relation to a scent? It is also possible, I think, that maybe it started with a perfume you didn't like, but with which you confronted, maybe with the uncle also. And yes, and I would like to share with you one little story of me, for me. Yes, I grew up here in Germany, and Exactly. And I remember when I was 13 or 14 years, I think, years old. I was, of course, a schoolgirl, and I had some good friends around, which I visited nearly, yeah, every day in the afternoon after school and homework, and I don't know, no, maybe also after music school, because I played a bit piano and sang. As I was in a choir and had also lessons in singing. Yes, and after all that, I usually visited my good friend, a girl, of course, and in the old days. And yes, and so far, I think I had so far no own perfume. And suddenly, on one afternoon, I visited my friend, as I said, and she had often a lot of things, a lot of presents from her parents, because they had obviously good money. Maybe it was also the reason that the parents were a bit older than the other ones, than the parents in the same, also from the other schoolgirls and boys. And maybe this higher age gave them the meaning, come, we spend our money to our children in a großzügigen, ne, spendable way. And so my friend had always the best toys and the newest toys, often at least. And here she had suddenly, as a present received, a little bottle of perfume. And she showed it to me, and it was so cute. I was a bit in love from the beginning as I saw this magic bottle, because it was so sweet and obviously designed for exactly that age group in that we were. Ne? Also 13 or 14, young and innocent years. And it was, there were two kinds of them. The name was My Melody. The name of the perfume, My Melody. It's not furthermore in production. It was from Mühlhans also. For me today, totally unknown company, but maybe it was in old times known with some people, of course. But it was a perfume, I'm sure, for most of this generation, first perfume in their life. No? It was then in the 80s, maybe. And and this was magic for me, because it was a very sweet designed packaging also. It was on the outside blue with flowers on it, and above the bottle was a close bottom, which turned around like a flower. It was very sweet, and you had to open it up like a flower to come to the real bottle. And the little bottle itself was scratched in a way, very nice, and I think a silver or golden knob on the top. Yes, and then you took your perfume out, or this perfume out, and smelled. And I was a bit jealous because me too, wanted to have such a thing, such a nice scent. And it was, yeah, to dream, no? In that age, I thought, oh wow, it was floral, romantic, sensitive. Yeah? I maybe wouldn't wear it today because it would be obviously, or maybe for me today, too sweet also. But with this age, um, yeah, I was excited. And yeah, it was a thing to dream about, my melody. And yeah, as I returned to home, or maybe in the next days after that discovery, I asked my parents and again, oh, please, I would like to have also such a thing, no? My melody, it's so nice. And I'm sure it was also not expensive, but I had a bit to wait. I can remember, I don't know, weeks, months, no problem. At any time, at a certain time, I got this bottle. And yeah, uh, that started maybe, no? In the old times I didn't recognize it. I didn't think or say, said, oh, it's the start of my perfume journey. No, it was in the unconscious, I think. But if I look today back, then I think that was made the point that I really discovered it for me. It was the first time that it was my perfume with which I connected a kind of a living feeling, ne? Lebensgefühl for me, which I thought was very suitable, very appropriate to my situation exactly then, as a young girl. Yes, and because before I often smelled other things, no, from my grandmother or my mother, who may had the one or the other perfume. But this was, as I said, no, the first for me alone. This was a nice discovery. I think my friend, my school friend, she had both of the possible bottles because there were two. My Melody Dream, I think, or my Melody Dream. My Melody Dream or my Melody Flower also. And I had the blue one. I think she had both. No? And they were maybe a bit different. The pink one was still a bit more sweet, still a bit more floral, maybe, no? As I remember. But the blue one that I had was, yeah, floral, sweet, maybe a bit fruity. I have it in the nose, but not the exact components, of course. No? Yeah, but that was a start. And if I think back to that perfume, my memories come from my childhood or youth, from this concrete phase of my life, no? Of this concrete time of my life. And vice versa, if I think of that time in my youth, at this certain point, and also together with my friend, then the melody, the smell, no, of the perfume will also come. Also it is strongly connected with that perfume, the special feelings and experiences of exactly that time. And I think, and as we know, nearly nothing is so connected with our brain, with the information stored, as such a smell, such a scent, no? Which can evoke very deep, storaged inside information, which we couldn't open up, maybe on a poorly conscious level. No? But connected with a scent, we can bring it all out. Yes, also it's a impressing experience. And if we would see what else came in our life for years and experiences, meeting of other people, school topics, professional life, career way, our love life, ne? Our totally further life, we could maybe, if we are parfum lovers, could we see and define, then I wore maybe that and that perfume, and it would be strongly connected with this time, and so on. No? And therefore, maybe we store this so intensive in ourselves that we may, as it goes with me, I have sometimes the feeling, oh, I need or I want to smell now this smell which I had as I met my first friend or so, no? Because I remember it was a wonderful smell and I felt young, and no? And then I maybe have a longing for exactly that scent from a reason which I think has, again, good reason to come up in our system. No? We long then maybe for a scent which would do us good. And sometimes I do that. I rebuy then a perfume if it is still on the market, and have fun to dive again into that feeling, maybe with the help of the scent. Not always it goes good, no? Because maybe sometimes it's not the same feeling, but maybe we can't evoke it again, but often, yes, no? It happens, or it goes well, no? That we can reanimate a certain time, a certain period in our life, no? And bring it again to life for us inside, not only as a logical or brainy thing, but for us on an emotional, deep feeling level, which is great, Yes, so far my little experience when my first perfume came to light as a young girl, my melody, and yeah, and maybe, as I said at the beginning, you have fun to write me what was your first perfume, and do you remember at least, or what was your first perfume that you remember? And is it still on the market? And why did you love it, maybe? Why? No? It's interesting. And only at the end I have the thinking just that my melody was at the end a good name maybe for that little perfume, because it reminds to music. And music is also a thing which we can't really grasp. No? It is a fluid matter which evokes through tones or melodies again a feeling or a lot of feelings, a cascade of feelings inside of us. And a perfume, if it is good for us, no? and wonderful, it too is a not catchable thing. Okay, it's a liquid, but no, what is a liquid? But it is a smell, a scent, which evokes too in us a very wonderful, deep, maybe deep, emotional state, experiences, unknown maybe to that, or remembrances, or yes, desires maybe. Also, it's an artistical thing too, like music, no? And also with a perfume. The better the parfumeur maybe is, and the better the florals and scents he uses for this wonderful perfume he may design, the better will be the scent and the easier we as a consumer of the perfume can travel along with our emotions. And same with music, no? The better the composer had the genius, no? to set the wonderful tones, the melody for us, and the better also the instrumentalists, no? The violinists and all the people of the orchestra are, the better and easier and area we as a hearer or receiver of the certain music can travel away, can feel inside. What with that, what is given to us with either the music or with the perfume, the scent. So my little thoughts today, and nice that you joined in. Please subscribe to my channel, because I have only 3 followers so far, but no problem. I hope you will like it, and may you give your thumb up or subscribe. And main of all, I'm keen, or rather keen, to read your comments and your ideas and thoughts to that topic. No? When started your journey? Yeah? Which you have hopefully a long time to follow up. A long, nice way of smelling through our life. Thank you very much. Yours, Violet. See you hopefully soon. Goodbye.